Good evening.
Good evening. I call this special board meeting to order at 5 p.m. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right.
Roll call.
All directors are present. Moving on to approval of the agenda. Are there any changes to the agenda?
No changes to the agenda.
I'll move the agenda.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in
favor of the motion to approve the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you.
Agenda is approved.
Moving on
to public comment. There are no members of the public in person or online at this time.
So we will
So
move
we will
on
move
to
item 3A,
public hearing
on water standby and availability fees for fiscal year 2026-2027.
I declare the
public hearing regarding the water standby and availability fees for fiscal year 2026-2027 now open at 5:01 p.m. May we have the board clerk's report, please?
At this time, I would like to report that the district has received 0 written protests and 0 other written comments or objections regarding the proposed water standby and availability fees.
Thank you.
May we have the attorney's report, please?
Yes, good evening. I apologize. On May 6, 2026, the Board of Directors adopted Resolution number 2026-09. That resolution initiated proceedings to fix, adjust, levy, and collect water standby and availability fees for fiscal year 26 and 27. Resolution number 2026-09 was originally scheduled for public protest hearing for July 8, 2026. The July 8 board meeting was canceled and the public hearing was not conducted on that date. The public hearing was subsequently scheduled for July 29, 2026. Notice of this public hearing was posted on July 15, 2026, and was published in the Daily Press on July 15 and July 22. The notice advised affected landowners of the proposed standby charge, the time and place of the public hearing, and the procedure for submitting a written protest, and the deadline for receipt of written protests. Resolution number 2026-09 and the report were prepared by the district's qualified engineer, IB Consulting, Inc., were made available for public inspection as described in the notice. Based upon the district's records, the required notice and pre-hearing procedural steps have been completed in the manner and time required by applicable law. Thank you.
Thank you. May we have the staff report, please?
Yes. Government Code Section 61124 authorizes the district to impose water standby charges pursuant to the Uniform Standby Charge Procedures Act. A water standby and availability fee is an annual charge imposed on certain properties to which district has water service available, even though the property is not presently connected or using the water system. The fee helps support the water system and its continued readiness to provide services to eligible properties when a property owner chooses to connect. The proposed standby charge applies to non-metered properties located within the district's boundaries that have acreage within a 660-foot distance from the district's water main. The charge is not a delinquent water bill, is not based upon the amount of water used. A vacant or undeveloped parcel may be subject to the charge when it meets the applicable location service availability criteria. No change in the amount of standby charge or methodology used to calculate the charge is proposed for fiscal year 2026 and 2027. For parcels containing less than 1 acre, the proposed standby charge is $20. For parcels containing 1 or more, the proposed charge is $20 for each full acre, plus $10 multiplied by the fractional portion of an acre exceeding the last full acre. The proposed charges are based upon the report prepared by IB Consulting Incorporated. The report identifies the affected parcels, the method used to calculate the proposed charge and the amount proposed for each parcel. The preliminary report was filed with the board clerk on July 22nd, 26. The current report identifies 3,833 parcels, resulting in a proposed standby charges totaling $290,900.47. The report may be updated before the final levy is submitted to the county. A parcel may be removed and its charge may be adjusted if the property becomes connected to the district's water system before the final roll is prepared, or as the district review confirms that the parcel information, acreage, distance from the water main, or calculated charge should be corrected. Any confirmed charges will be incorporated into the final report submitted to the county. Before opening the public hearing for public testimony, I would like to explain what a property owner may do if the owner disagrees with the charge or believes the parcel should not be included in the report. A property owner who believes the parcel is already metered, is not within the applicable distance of a district water main, has incorrect acreage or parcel information, or otherwise does not meet the criteria for the charge may contact the district staff and request a review of the parcel. The owner may also explain the concern during the public hearing and may submit a written protest in accordance with the instructions contained in the public hearing notice. Submitting a written protest does not by itself automatically remove the particular parcel from the standby report or cancel the proposed charge. A written protest records the landowner's opposition as included in the protest under the applicable legal procedure. A parcel is removed or its charge is corrected when the parcel does not meet the criteria for the charge. When the underlying parcel information or calculation is incorrect, the parcel becomes connected to the system before the final roll is prepared, or when another connection is determined to be appropriate. If the parcel continues to meet the criteria, it may remain on the report even though its owner has submitted a protest. Any person may protest. Any person may provide oral comments, objections, or testimony during the public hearing. However, to be included in the formal written protest count, a protest must be submitted in writing. Number 2, identify the affected property, such as included by the assessor's parcel number. 3, be signed by the property owner shown on the county last equalized assessment roll. And 4, be received by the district before the public hearing is closed. The board will hear and consider all oral and written testimony presented during this hearing. After the hearing is closed, the board may separately consider the resolution establishing the water standby and availability fees under the next agenda item.
Thank you. I will now invite questions from the board. Any questions?
I have a question. So I was curious why the distance of 660 feet from the water main is chosen.
Sorry. Yeah, this came about, this goes back way when the assessment was put together. A property can be served within 2 parcels. And let's just say that the property adjacent to the water line gets immediate access to water service with a meter. The parcel behind also has the ability to connect via easement. And that meter would also be placed in front of that property that fronts the property line. So because the property is within 660 feet of the main line, they have the ability to connect to a water system.
Okay.
So along with that, a mainline extension would constitute that 660 feet. So if you're adjacent to the water line on both sides, that's your 660. Parcels are 2.5 acres, 300 and some feet, plus the other 300 and some feet. That gives you that 660 feet. And then beyond that with the mainline extension as well.
So I was also curious, why wouldn't every parcel within the district get, because eventually you could get water to everybody, right? Technically?
As main lines are installed, that further extends the ability to serve. So there could be parcels that are not being served from 20, 30 years ago, but the main line extended to serve a parcel 1,000 feet away, 3 parcels away.
And next year it could change?
It could change,
Again.
yes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. I will now invite public comment, objections, and protests regarding the proposed water standby and availability fees. And at this time, we have no members of the public in person or online.
I don't think we have a protest.
I don't think so. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so. All right, seeing no further public comments, I will ask staff whether there are any responses or clarifications for the record.
None.
Okay. All right, thank you. We have no written protests, so we're going to skip that part. All right, I will now entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Motion passes, and the public hearing is closed at 5:11 PM. All right, moving on to item 3B, discussion and possible adoption of Resolution 2025-15, establishing water standby and availability fees for fiscal year 26-27. Mr.
Thank you.
Burns.
Thank you. We just reviewed the background of this. So the staff's recommendation is for the board to adopt Resolution 2026-15, establishing water standby and availability fees for the fiscal year 2026-2027.
All right, any other questions?
Any other
from the
questions
board?
from the board?
No? All right.
All right.
I
I will motion to adopt
Resolution
Resolution
2026-15.
2026-15.
I'll second.
All in favor,
All
say
in favor,
aye.
say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Any opposed?
Thank you, motion
Thank you, motion
passes.
passes.
All right, moving on
to
to
3C, public hearing on delinquent water user charges.
I declare the
public hearing regarding the delinquent water user charges now open at 5:13 PM. May we have the board clerk's report, please?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
At this time, I would like to report that the district received zero written objections, protests, or comments regarding the report of delinquent water user charges.
The board did,
however, receive one oral comment regarding this matter at its July 22nd, 2026 meeting. Those comments have been retained as part of the district record and are before the board for consideration in connection with tonight's public hearing.
Thank you.
Thank you. May we have the attorney's report, please?
Yes, good evening. The public hearing on the report of delinquent water use charges was originally scheduled for July 22, 2026. Notice of the filing of the report and of the originally scheduled public hearing was mailed to the owners of the affected parcels. However, the statutory newspaper publications required for the July 2022 hearing did not occur as expected. The board therefore did not conduct the public hearing or take action on the report or proposed resolution at its July 22 meeting. The public hearing was rescheduled for today, July 29, 2026. Notice identifying the revised hearing date was published in the Daily Press on July 15 and July 22, 2026. The revised hearing date and notice were also posted on the district's website. No second mailing was issued following the rescheduling of the hearing. Copies of the report of the delinquent water use charges and proposed resolution 2026-16 were made available for public inspection at the district office. Based on the district's records, the required notice and procedural steps for this public hearing have been completed in the manner and time required by applicable law. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I have the manager's report, please?
Thank you, Ms. President.
Thank you, Ms. President.
Government Code Section 61115 authorizes the district to collect delinquent charges and penalties on property tax rolls in the same manner as property taxes. As part of that process, the general manager prepares and files with the board of directors a report identifying each affected parcel and the amount of delinquent and unpaid charges associated with that parcel. Before
Before
summarizing
summarizing
the report, I would like to explain how a property becomes included in the report. What an affected property owner may do and what the board is being asked to decide tonight. A property is included in the report when the district records show delinquent and unpaid water charges older than 60 days associated with that parcel as of the date of the report is prepared. The report is a snapshot of the account balances at that time. It may be updated to reflect payments received, accounts credit, corrections, and other adjustments before the final report is submitted to the county. Submitting an objection or protest or speaking at tonight's hearing does not automatically remove a property from the report or cancel the delinquent charges. This is not a process in which the number of protests alone determines whether the charges may be collected. The purpose of the public hearing is to provide each affected property owner with an opportunity to identify an error, explain why a listed charge or amount should be corrected, or provide other relevant information for the board's consideration. After hearing and considering the objections and protests, the board must make a determination regarding each affected parcel. The board may confirm the listed charges or revise them when the information presented supports a correction. A parcel may be removed from the final report, or the listed amount may be reduced. If the delinquent balance has been paid, an account credit or adjustment is warranted. The parcel or amount was included in error, or the board determines that a correction should be made. If the charges remain valid and unpaid, the parcel will remain on the report. And the amount confirmed by the board may be submitted to the County of San Bernardino for collection on the property tax roll. Property owners who believe the report contained an error, who recently submitted payment, or who need an explanation of the charges may contact the district customer service department for an account review. They may also present an objection or protest to the board during this public hearing. The report of delinquent water user charges was filed with the board clerk on July 22nd, 2026. The current report totals $116,425.88 in delinquent charges. The report reflects the delinquent charges associated with each affected parcel as of July 22nd, 2026. The report may be updated as necessary to reflect payments and accounts adjustments before the final report is submitted to the county. Following the public hearing, the board will consider resolution number 2026-16. The resolution will confirm or modify and then confirm the report and authorize the approved delinquent charges to be placed in the San Bernardino County property tax roll for fiscal year 2026-2027. Thank you.
Thank you. I will now invite public comment, objection, and protest regarding the report. We have no members of the public here in person or online at this time. So I will open it up for any questions from the board. Nope.
To be able to have a water bill, access to water, is it the owner of the property that establishes the bill and hookup? Or does a renter, is there ever a renter involved?
The renters can have permission to be on the account by the owner, but the account goes with the property.
So when all those mailings have gone out, they were for sure to the owner, not who was occupying the property.
We have Heather Childress here with us, and she can kind of walk you through the process and answer that question for you.
So the notices were sent to both the landlord and the tenant.
Okay, that answers that. And then I am just curious, if a tenant is 1 month behind, does the landlord get the bill every month?
We do send out landlord notices when a customer is past due.
Anytime they're past due.
Correct.
Otherwise, they never get the bill.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good question.
Good question.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So with no public comment
and no further questions,
I
I will entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
I move that we close public hearing.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say no.
Thank you. The
Thank you. The motion passes and the public hearing is closed at 5:20 PM.
All right, moving
Right,
on
moving on to 3D,
discussion
discussion and possible adoption of Resolution 2026-16, confirming or modifying and then confirming the report of delinquent water user charges for the purpose of collecting said charges on the San Bernardino County tax roll. Mr. Barnes.
Yes, without repeating what you just said and with what George said, staff's recommendation is that the board adopt Resolution 2026-16.
All right, any questions?
Any questions?
So I know that we had one person come to our last meeting, had some questions,
had some understandably, difficult situations that she was dealing with.
When
When
they
come into the office or whatever, how do we help them deal with that, and what kind of options do we have?
Heather, I'm gonna let you.
All right.
So we can set up a payment agreement for them, and what that will do is it takes the full balance on the account, and they can split it up over a period of 6 to 12 months, and it just gets added onto their normal bill.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
All right. If
All
there
right.
are
If there are no more questions,
would someone like to
motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt Resolution 2026-16, confirming or modifying and then reported delinquent water use charges.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Motion passes. All right, moving on to item 4, review of current meeting action items. Were there any?
I have noted none.
All right, thank you. So at this time, we will adjourn to closed session at 5:22 PM. Thank you.